Eagles now. We get busy, chasing Trizzy. Eagles now. Bruising birds, we keep it litty. Eagles now. Pre-game, post-game, make it look easy. Eagles now. No one likes us, please believe it. Eagles now. Super chats, we keep them coming. Eagles now. Jalen a booby, keep it running. Eagles now. Shots downtown, A.J. Brown. Eagles now. If you ain't know, you know it now. Eagles now.
All right, we're live here on Philadelphia Eagles Now, no matter where you are or how you're tuned in. Greatly appreciate all of you for making our live coverage a part of your Thursday. And we have a lot to get into today. Really good news for the Philadelphia Eagles as they got their quarterback MVP candidate back at practice today. Limited participant for Jalen Hurts, but at least he was on the field partaking in some of those practice sessions, and he was at least throwing the football and looked good in the process. So because of that, he practiced today. It's a really good sign for this football team moving forward with the playoffs fast approaching. Me personally, I don't think he's going to play against the Saints, nor do I think he needs to play against the Saints, because this is a game that you can win with Gardner-Minshew. But he needs to get on this recovery path pretty quickly here to be 100% for the Eagles to have hopes to bring home their second Lombardi trophy. So to give him some good vibes in his recovery process, type some ones in the comment section. I see Jake Lee, Cool Rains, Waffle Crush, and Nick Stone, Quan, all in the chat. Black Ninja is also here. Flippy Ducky. I saw Elijah Stovall commenting as well. JB Warnock, North Philly is officially in the house. Jake the Dimer typing that one. And look, this is an Eagles team that is stacked. They're deep. They have a lot of talent. They should be able to beat the New Orleans Saints because they're the superior football team. Gardner-Minshew can beat the New Orleans Saints. He can take down the New York Giants. But when it comes time for a playoff game and you're going up against the Minnesota Vikings or the Green Bay Packers, San Francisco 49ers, another rematch with the Dallas Cowboys, Jalen Hurts is an MVP candidate for a reason, and you need him on the field. Now, of course, we're going to unpack that and explore the idea of potentially trading for Davante Adams following the benching of Derek Carr. And our live coverage today on Eagles Now is presented by Fetch. You can earn points on any receipt from any store or restaurant, redeeming points for gift cards. And who doesn't like free gift cards? And who doesn't like a free app that's easy to use? That's what Fetch brings to the table. Free download at chatsports.com/Fetch. And we're going to show you just how easy Fetch is to use. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. We're showing you here how easy the app is to really maneuver. All you have to do is open it up, press the orange camera button, snap a photo of your receipt, and it doesn't really matter where you make your purchases. Then you hit submit. You'll see that confetti pop showing you that you've earned more reward points. It's a simple process. You can also click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases or other online shopping by syncing your email account. You can then redeem those points. This is what's important. You scan your receipts, redeem those points for gift cards at places like Amazon, Starbucks, Walmart, Target, and more, or any of the hundreds of retailers and restaurants available. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android, so use our link, chatsports.com/Fetch. Brandon Ford is back in the chat. Good luck on the podcast, my guy. I see it's off to a really good start. Nick Stone, Waffle Crusher, Deborah Kaiser. Some of the OGs are back in the comment section, and the OGs are here on Eagles Now. Myself, Trizzy, Abby, the team is ready to rock. We're coming to you from Dallas, Texas. Still a little bit bitter from that loss on Christmas Eve last weekend, but it's all good. We keep it moving. Where are you watching from, though? We're coming to you from the Chat Sports studios here. I'm interested to see where the people are at. Brandon Ford, F Dallas, and he lives in Dallas. That's just how intense this rivalry is. Rezith 552, let's get it. Ryan Rowe, Fly Eagles Fly. Next shift tuned in from Canada. Deborah is in South Carolina. The Fly Eagles Fly family really is worldwide. Boca Raton, Florida, from Dennis Designs. I remember him from last week. He was our Super Chat MVP. Dennis, welcome back, my guy. Jersey from Waffle Crusher. Abilene, Texas from Devon or Davin. Hopefully I pronounced it right one of those two times. Rezith in Ohio. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, baby. Went to Millersville for 2 semesters. I was in Lancaster at my grandma's house over Thanksgiving. It was great. Alberta, Canada from Next Shift. North Dakota from Jack's Attack. Tennessee from the homie Elijah Stovall. South Carolina from We Made It and Survived. And then Chris Scott with a comment here that I'll read off. If we get the number 1 seed, honestly don't think any team will come to the link and beat us. Not in a playoff atmosphere. The only team I could see that happening is with the San Francisco 49ers because the Dallas Cowboys are frauds. Here is our Super Chat menu for today. It's another loaded one. $5, ring the Liberty Bell. $10, we're going to spin the wheel. $20, EAGLES chant. $50, we'll do the Eagles fight song and No One Likes Us, We Don't Care. And for $100 in total, we'll take some drinks down. We'll sing No One Likes Us. We'll have a blast. I've been sick throughout the week, but I have a hot toddy here, ready to rock. Orange juice, whiskey, cinnamon, honey. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? You ready to be our Super Chat MVP? That right there is our Super Chat menu. Kyle Layton in New Jersey. Israel is in Philadelphia. West Palm Beach is also showing out. Berlin, New Jersey. A couple of New Jersey folks are here. No surprise there because Pennsylvania borders New Jersey. The great Delaware Valley. What's up? Nick Stone. I was sick this week as well. Hey, we push through it. We keep it moving. No biggie. It's all good. Hope you're feeling better there, Nick Stone. I am. Getting better by the day. Jake the Dimer, I think the username is, tuned in from Philadelphia. I'm from Westchester, went to school Temple in Philly. JB Warnock in North Philly. He knows all about that. So we talked about the Jalen Hurts injury news just moments ago, and of course, this is part of our audience build-up portion of the show. It hasn't officially started yet, but Jalen Hurts returning to practice for those of you not familiar, but if you saw the title, you probably know by now. Will he play this week, and should he play this week? Give me a Y for yes and for no. Or can the Eagles win this game with Gardner Minshew? This is also our live poll. So this is somewhat of a surprise considering that a lot of people want the Eagles to err on the side of caution, but not according to our live poll here. Should Jalen Hurts play on Sunday? Should he? Yes, have to win 75%. No, don't risk it 25%. So we'll see if that evens out throughout the duration of the live show. But right now, overwhelmingly, yes, play Jalen Hurts. He practiced today. Here's what's interesting, though, is that yesterday he missed practice, and he missed the game plan install. Gardner Minshew was on hand for that. So my indication, what I think is going to happen, he doesn't play against the Saints, then he returns next week against the New York Giants. That way, it's not 5 weeks off from the Bears game to the second round of the playoffs if, and only if, the Eagles lock down that number 1 seed in the NFC. So speaking of this game, who you got? PHI for the Birds, NO for the New Orleans Saints. Who are you riding with? John O'Malley, Joe Hancock, Jake the Dimer, Kyle Layton, Deborah Kaiser, Philly Fan Productions. Thanks for pacing the chat. I see Philly Fan is saying Philly. Rezeth, Philly. Jalen Hurts, he's in the chat. Just got done practice. Birds. Jack's Attack. Eagles. Flippy Ducky. Philadelphia. John O'Malley, we need to win this game. Yes, because then the pressure is massive going into Week 18 against the Giants. But if the Giants win this weekend, they clinch a playoff spot, they might rest their guys in Week 18, which could be an easy dub for the Birds. Brandon Ford, my guy, Philadelphia. Joe Hancock, Philly. Elijah, Philadelphia, as much as I like Trizzy. Also, Abby's a Saints fan, too.
Love you, too, Elijah.
We've adopted them as Eagles fans. So, and now we have the most undefeated crew here at Chat Sports. How is Lane Johnson from Trev? Didn't practice today. Core muscle injury. He's going to get surgery after the playoffs, and hopefully that's sometime in February because you know what that means? We're going to be back on Broad Street celebrating a parade. And when I was there 2018 celebrating the parade, it was a sight. I saw a grandpa rolling and smoking a blunt right in front of his grandchild. It was nuts. We were throwing beers to the players on the float. It was phenomenal, and then Jason Kelsey's speech was just great, and it'll forever be absolutely legendary. Dennis, did you guys get my email? Who'd you send it to, Dennis? Did you send it to me? I'll take a look here, and let me know what your email address is. Let me take a look. I haven't seen anything here, Dennis, on my Chat Sports email, but let us know. You can let us know through a super chat, too. Bro, I almost got stuck by this old bald Cowboys fan. I'll hold my own, though, from Brandon Ford. That wouldn't have been good. By the way, hope you all had a good Christmas, too, and you're getting set to have a good New Year. Should we root for the Giants, Philly Fan Productions? Root for them to win this weekend, I guess, and that means that they might rest their guys in Week 18. Opens up a pathway for maybe a 15-2 season. That'd be cool. My family and me from Philly, from Jake the Dimer. You dropping dimes? And are you bagging dimes, Jake? Good stuff. Albert, Cowboys will win, okay. Are you saying that they're going to win the NFC East? Because we don't want that to happen tonight. Yeah, probably. I mean, Josh Dobbs is getting the start for the Tennessee Titans at quarterback. And what does that say about Malik Willis? He probably sucks. If you're ready for the show to start, hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. Flipping the bird, 85.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh, here he is. We going to slap you here, Tom?
Yeah, I knew a 50-piece for that.
All right.
How about them Cowboys?
$50, we're going to slap a Cowboys fan. Yeah, I know. It was a bad loss. Good win for the Cowboys. You know what cracked me up, though? After the Eagles beat the Cowboys earlier in the year with Cooper Rush, Cowboy fans were like, you beat us with the backup quarterback. But then y'all beat the Eagles the Eagles have a backup quarterback, and you guys are celebrating like it's a Super Bowl. I guess it's because you haven't won anything in a quarter century, right?
Mill and Nick Sirianni cussed out the fans after they beat a backup QB.
Yeah.
In the end, it kind of sucks.
But I'm talking about the fan bases.
Oh, both
I know.
fans
No, in all reality, it sucks that Dak didn't play the first game, and then Jalen Hurts didn't play the second game.
Both games are very different.
Exactly. Yeah.
But 50 to slap me.
So if you want to slap this fool, $50, we'll slap him with the tortilla.
Boo, Tom.
Let's do it. Boo. How about them Cowboys? All I know about them Cowboys, they haven't won a big game in more than a quarter century. So that's what I know about Dallas. We got Philly haters here at Chat Sports. It's ridiculous. We'd love to slap Tom. How about Abby slaps Tom for a $50 super chat? I mean, we could do that. Kyle Layton, hit that thumbs up icon, liking the video. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP, and let's show them the super chat menu one more time. We'll see if the super chats come in. Cowboys fan, Tom, host of the Cowboys Report. We love him. We hate him at the same time. Here's our super chat menu. You're ridiculous, bro. $5, ring the Liberty Bell. $10, we'll spin the wheel. Got some good stuff on here. $20, Eagles chant. $50, Eagles fight song. $100, we'll drink. I'm going with the hot toddy today because I've been a little bit sick all week, but Trizzy's always down to put down some sluggies. So if you're ready for the show to start, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. If you get those super chats in, we will party accordingly. And at the end of the show, 3 segments today. Hope you hang out for all of them. It's going to be really fun as we just continue to chop it up and talk about the best team in the NFL. Use the hashtag Eagles or Super Chat to get your questions answered. You can start getting those Eagles questions in right now by using the hashtag Eagles, or if you want to skip the line, you can Super Chat us and we'll answer your questions first. So coming up now, we're finally going to really expand our thoughts on Jalen Hurts and get to his fullest really the fullest news, I guess I should say, about Hurts returning to practice today at Lincoln Financial Field. So without further ado, Eagles country, let's fly. Some big news today on the Philadelphia Eagles front. This breaking just moments ago that Jalen Hurts returned to practice on Thursday at Lincoln Financial Field for the first time since suffering that shoulder injury against the Chicago Bears. And I don't think that he's going to play against the New Orleans Saints because he did miss Wednesday's practice. Gardner Minshew was a full participant, of course, because he's 100% healthy. That Wednesday practice really important because that's when the Eagles really implement their game plan. So I think this was a matter of Jalen Hurts returning to the practice field just to get some throws in, but the fact that he was partaking in practice is a really good sign moving forward because the Eagles are not going to win a Super Bowl without their MVP candidate. And there's a lot of unknowns right now on the Jalen Hurts injury front. This is the first time practicing, and this is what we do know, since that injury. He took part in drills, and he was actually throwing the football, which is a positive sign because that means that his shoulder is starting to feel a little bit better since that sprain in there. He missed Wednesday's game plan install, so that's why I don't think he's going to play against the Saints at the Link on Sunday with an opportunity to lock down that number 1 seed and win the NFC East in the process. There's a slight chance that he does play against the Saints because he was on the field, and Nick Sirianni said this week that, yeah, there's a chance that he could play because this guy does recover very quickly. But throwing is not the issue with this injury. Getting hit is the issue. Getting tackled to the ground and landing on that shoulder really is the big concern there. He can feel good going into this game, then it takes one hit for him to go down onto the turf, land on that shoulder, and we're back where we started after that Bears game where we're talking about Jalen Hurts and questions about his injury status moving forward. And I don't think that he would be practicing if there was a risk of re-injury here or re-aggravating what's going on inside that shoulder injury. So this is a good sign for the Eagles as we project forward. I think that they're going to get the number 1 seed by winning one of their final 2 games. They're going to win the NFC East. The magic number is 1. So if they do that, that affords Jalen Hurts yet another week to rest up, first round of the playoffs, come back to the Link divisional round to try to make a run at a Super Bowl with home field advantage going through South Philadelphia. And we know it's a very hostile environment for visiting teams to come into and get a win during the playoffs. And the Eagles can beat the Saints with Gardner Minshew. I thought that Minshew played pretty solid football against the Dallas Cowboys. The turnovers were not on him, the interceptions, and of course the fumbles. But the Birds cannot go on a Super Bowl run without Hurts. Minshew is somewhat limited, and with Hurts at that quarterback spot, this offense is somewhat unlimited, as we've seen this year with the records that they've been able to break and all of the playmakers on that side of the ball and this offensive line, even without Lane Johnson being one of the best in the NFL. And the big question here, will the Eagles err on the side of caution, sit Hurts in hopes that Minshew can get the win against the Saints and then you get that first round bye, or are they so desperate right now and feeling the pressure of trying to avoid a late season collapse and losing their final 3 games where they want Jalen Hurts to play because he gives them the best opportunity to win because they're so desperate to get that number 1 seed. Not only for him, but also the injury status of Lane Johnson, who also needs another week to recover as well. Now, going into today, Jalen Hurts hadn't practiced, as we said, since following the injury against the Bears. And there were some concerning reports out there about what the Eagles were saying about the injury to number 1. This coming from Dan Graziano, ESPN, on Tuesday. Despite what the Eagles were saying publicly last week, I don't believe there was ever any consideration given to Jalen Hurts playing against Dallas after his shoulder injury was revealed. And once again, I'd be surprised if he played this week. The Eagles' real decision could end up being whether to give Hurts some game action in Week 18 against the Giants so that he doesn't have 5 weeks off before the divisional round playoff game, assuming that they get that number 1 seed. And the impression I get from talking to people about this situation is that the Eagles believe they will have Hurts back before their first playoff game, but they still aren't sure about the extent to which the injury will affect him once he does return. Now, Graziano said that on Tuesday, and then a couple of days later on Thursday, Hurts was on the field. Now, was this some type of a gamemanship move by this organization to put Hurts on the practice field when there was open media availability so that the fan base and their concerns could be calmed down a little bit because they're like, oh, Jalen Hurts is on the practice field, we're okay. No, I don't think that they would run him out there risking further injury to a guy who's an MVP candidate this year and one of the breakout stars here in the 2022 NFL season. So what do you think? Will and should Jalen Hurts play this week against New Orleans? Y for yes, N for no. Let us know down below in the comment section. A lot more to get to here on the show, but speaking of that game against New Orleans, a look at the odds. And they haven't shifted just yet, which is somewhat telling because Vegas doesn't know if Hurts is going to play or not. Because if he does play, I think that this line, -7, Eagles being touchdown favorites, could increase a little bit. So as of right now, the Birds are 7-point favorites with the over-under checking in at 42. If you do want to bet on this game, no better place to do it than our sportsbook partner, BetUS. All NFL season, they've been offering a 125% deposit bonus. If you head to chatsports.com/EaglesBet, promo code Eagles125, you put in $100, you get $125 back. That's $225 to game with during this NFL season. For Hurts, I had a good feeling that this injury wasn't all that severe because after he got hurt against Chicago, this is how he finished the game. He had that 68-yard dime downfield to A.J. Brown. And to uncork that pass, your shoulder has to be intact, right? There's no structural damage there to a massive degree. He was also pretty accurate. 7 of 10, 110 yards, and he also carried the football 4 times. So the Eagles calling running plays for him and him being confident in using his legs tells me that the shoulder was holding up. But when the shoulder injury did happen, we did see that he was slow to get off the grass. As for his numbers this year, this is why he's an MVP candidate. This is why the Eagles need him back. And this is why they don't want to wait 5 weeks and rest him all that time so they can avoid the worries of him being rusty in that divisional round. Because if that's the case, the Eagles could be one and done in the playoffs if their quarterback doesn't play for more than a month. That's why they want to get him on the field against the Saints or potentially against the Giants, albeit maybe a half. He's completed 67% of his passes this year, 22 passing touchdowns to 5 interceptions. He's thrown for nearly 3,500 yards. He's also rushed for 13 touchdowns, so that's 35 touchdowns total and 747 rushing yards. And he's an MVP candidate for a reason. When I talk about MVP conversations, you have to think about it in this manner, in this context. You take that player away from their team, and what are they? We got a glimpse of that against the Cowboys with Gardner Minshew, but you take Hurts away from this Eagles team. He's the identity of this football team, running it, throwing it, and the Eagles are so hard to game plan against because of his dual threat nature and the diversity that he brings to the pass game as well as the run game. But again, going back to Gardner Minshew, this guy for a long time has proven that he can play in this league, and against the Cowboys, he was not the problem. Did he miss a couple of throws? Yes, he did. There were some layups that he probably would admit that he'd like to have back. But his 2 interceptions, not on him. It's on Quez Watkins. 24 of 40 against one of the best defenses in the NFL, quote unquote, because they've been bad the last 3-4 weeks. 355 yards, average yards per attempt of 8.8. And the Eagles, with a backup quarterback, still had an opportunity late despite turning the football over 4 times to win that game. And if you go back to that final play from Minshew after he got pressured and threw the ball up, if A.J. Brown knew where the ball was on that play, and it was hard for him to do that because Minshew kind of had to throw a mini Hail Mary, like it was a decent ball at the back of the end zone. He did have a slight opportunity to bring that one down, and that would have been epic, and it would have been another Cowboys choke job. It didn't happen, but hopefully the Cowboys can come back to Lincoln Financial Field for the divisional round, maybe the NFC Championship game, depending on how the standings shake out, and the Cowboys will choke in a big moment because that is what they're known to do. Before Cowboys rematch, Eagles have a big game on Sunday against the New Orleans Saints. Lincoln Financial Field, opportunity to get that number 1 seed, lock down the NFC East. There is still a lot to play for, and I think this Eagles team is very motivated by what happened in Dallas because they're somewhat embarrassed by coughing the football up. So who you got, the Birds or the Saints? Let us know down in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe. We always appreciate you for being a part of our shows. We'll give you some shout-outs here. Waffle Crusher, he's going with the Birds. Nick Stone, Birds. Mike Honcho, he likes the Niners at some point to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that's their lone competition right now. Tommy Curzio, love you too. Hey, I love you, Tommy. Frank Moyer, Philadelphia, since it's a home game. Dax, Birds. Deborah Kaiser, going with the Eagles. Waffle Crusher, you appreciated, fam. If you're talking to me, I appreciate you. Captain Dale Berto, even without Hurts, the Saints going to get crushed. Let's hope so. John O'Malley, getting in that question for this mailbag. I'll answer it here now. I want Jalen to play Sunday because if he doesn't, then he won't be playing for a month, and I don't want him to be rusty. Exactly. That's exactly what I said. Dennis Designs, Chase, check the final play. AJ could have caught that last ball. He was looking at the Cowboy, and the ball bounced right next to him. I literally just said that, and I did not see your super chat. You know that saying out there, great minds think alike. Dennis, you have a great mind. I'm not saying that I do. You do. Super chat menu, here it is. $5 will ring the Liberty Bell. Got to do that for Dennis. $10 will spin the wheel. $20 EAGLES chant. We'll put more gusto into it than I just did. $50 Eagles fight song. $100 we'll pour out some drinks. $100 total, folks. And then we'll sing No One Likes Us, We Don't Care. Got Trizzy, Abby, your boy here as well, and all of you, the family watching. And we do appreciate all of you for making Eagles Now part of your day. If you want to be a part of our shows, because nobody includes the audience better than us here on YouTube when it comes down to Eagles coverage, then get your questions in, your comments in, your hot takes. Hashtag Eagles Super Chat to get on air. You all right, bud? What happened? Oh. All good. All right, let's look at the comment section here before we go to our next segment. Tommy Curzio. Tell Tom Curzio okay. Okay, Tom. Birds, baby, from South Jersey. Frank Moyer. If we play Dallas and Philly, it's going to be the coldest part of winter. Imagine how much that'll affect Dak's hand with the screws. It could affect him a little bit, but also in January, we've seen plenty of days when it's 40, 50 degrees in Philly. Caleb Wildman, hello. Hello. Captain Delberto. What's your favorite root beer brand? I'm not a big soda guy, but I guess I'd have to go Stewart's.
A&W or Mug.
Yeah.
Those are the other.
Those are
the only two I know.
Yeah. I'm not a big soda person.
Or Barks.
I'd go
There's Barks.
Stewart's. You can't really beat Stewart's. What'd you say?
Barks root beer as well.
Gotcha. YB Will, Philly baby. Dax, my girlfriend, Dale? Did I say it right, Dax? Says Eagles. All right. Dax's girlfriend. Go Birds.
Hey, we have 162 people watching, 74 likes. Let's pump those numbers up. And if we can get to 120 likes by the end of the next segment, I'll come on screen, do a Jason Kelsey beer pour on the knee, everything. Let's get to 120 likes.
Y'all hear that? 120 likes, 170 people watching. Trace is going to come on to do Jason Kelsey beer fall. Another reminder, hashtag Eagles Super Chat to get your questions answered on the show. Go Birds. We want to hear from you, and we want to involve you in all of our shows. So that's the latest on Jalen Hurts. Coming up next, could the Eagles trade for Davante Adams following the benching of Derek Carr? I want to explore this because you can never sleep on Howie Roseman to be aggressive and make a monster splash. So we'll dive into it. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon, like the video, and if you do that, producer Trizzy Trace, he's going to drink. So let's talk about Davante Adams right now. You can never sleep on Howie Roseman to make a big move to improve this roster. That's why on today's show on Eagles Now, I'm Chase Sr., we're going to talk about this and explore it. Should the Philadelphia Eagles this offseason trade for Davante Adams? Because after the benching of Derek Carr, he took Carr's side, who he played college football with at Fresno State, and he said that Derek Carr was the lone sole reason why he went to the Las Vegas Raiders. And for Davante Adams, one of the best wide receivers, not just of this generation, not just right now in the current moment, one of the best wide receivers that we've seen all time. He's a two-time first-team All-Pro. He's made it to the Pro Bowl 6 times, and he's surpassed 1,200 receiving yards in 4 of his last 5 seasons. And the one time the last 5 years he didn't get there, he was 3 yards away. Here's a look at Davante Adams' production from 2018 to 2021, and then we'll take a look at his 2022 numbers. 2018 really started to make some headway as one of the more dynamic playmakers in this beautiful game. 111 catches, nearly 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. Only played in 12 games the following year and still was 3 yards away from that 1,000-yard threshold. Still caught 83 balls that year, and this is before they implemented the 17-game season with 5 touchdowns. In 2020, one of the best single seasons that we will ever see from any wide receiver when he reeled in 115 balls from Aaron Rodgers for nearly 1,400 yards and an astounding 18 touchdowns. And then last year, 123 catches, even more than that record-breaking 2020 season for more than 1,500 yards and 11 tutties. And for a moment, think about this. The Raiders this year and Davante Adams have had subpar quarterback play. So don't these numbers shock you, considering that Derek Carr has been a bottom-tier quarterback in 2022? I want to take a look at Davante Adams' numbers, and I was shocked that with 2 games left, he's probably going to have, once again, 100 receptions for more than 1,300 yards because he's going to get 10 more yards barring injury the final 2 games, 12 touchdowns, average yards per catch of 14.7. So even with a mediocre to bad quarterback this year in Derek Carr, who's having a down year, and I think he's better than what he's shown this year, Davante Adams has still been able to show up, show out. That's how special and unique he is at that wide receiver spot. Now, if a trade for Davante Adams happens, any big move that happens, no matter what time of day it is or what time of year it is, you know who has you covered? Philadelphia Eagles Now. 800 people away from 39,000 subs by the end of the season. We have to get to 40,000 subscribers because I think we bring something to YouTube that's very, very unique and different. Informative, entertaining analysis. This is your home for daily and year-round Eagles coverage from a guy who grew up in the Philadelphia area. So support the show, and if you want to stay in the know with all things Birds, subscribe today. Of course, trading for Davante Adams does come with a cost. Here's a look at his contractual figures, as he's one of the highest paid wide receivers in the NFL. But Howie Roseman is a financial genius, and he can always pull off salary cap gymnastics because he's just a wizard when it comes to that, and that's a part of his rise as an NFL executive. And it really all started when he went to college in Florida. 2023, $6 million base salary. So he's actually pretty affordable with a cap hit shy of $15 million. The Eagles can afford that. 2024, contract goes up. Base salary sub 17 mil with a cap hit of $23.5 million. 2025, base salary increases more than double, up to nearly $36 million with a cap hit of 44 plus, and in 2026, same figures there. He does have a potential out in 2025, but that does come with a cap charge, dead cap charge, of nearly $16 million at 15.7. But I think that he has plenty of good game left. I think that Adams is a wide receiver, given his playing style, that he's going to age really well. He's going to be a productive player for a really long time. And a lot of people are probably in the comment section saying, this is clickbait. This is never going to happen. Did you say that about an A.J. Brown trade? Did you say that about some of the aggressive moves that Howie Roseman has made and they've come to fruition? This is what we know about Howie. We always sit back and say, how he do that? He's always lurking. You can never rule anything out with him. He's always looking to improve this football team, and he could look to improve this football team if Davante Adams asks out after this year because, again, he wanted to go to the Raiders to team up with his college teammate from Fresno State in Derek Carr. Today's poll question is this. Would you, in the shoes of Howie Roseman, trade for Davante Adams? Type T for trade, type P for pass. Let us know down in the comment section. The Eagles still have some pretty good draft capital. 2 first-round picks, by the way. It could happen if the Eagles wanted to do it. Now, when we have this conversation, a lot of people will say, no, we don't need Davante Adams, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. That's true. But a lot of people, when we've been talking about wide receivers the last couple of weeks, have said, what about Quez Watkins? He's their number 3. I'm fired up about this. Until he proves us otherwise, outside of a couple of big splash plays in which he takes the top off of the defense and he gets vertical, can we stop talking about Quez Watkins like he's some special player? He has not proven to me that he's a special player. He's fast. He's more of a gadget guy. He's inconsistent. He drops the football. And as we saw against the Dallas Cowboys, doesn't play aggressive enough. Isn't strong with the football in his hands. And I want to see him show us that he's not just some training camp Ferrari, and I want to see him get it done in the regular season. Now, it's hard for him to get it done and put up big numbers in the regular season when he's playing alongside arguably the best wide receiver tandem in the history of this franchise in A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown having a great year, 80 catches, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, he's gone off the last 2 weeks. 79 catches, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. I believe it's the first time in franchise history that the Eagles have had 2 wide receivers who have surpassed 1,000 receiving yards in a single season with 2 games left. And you can already count out that argument of there being that final game because they did it last week against the Cowboys with Smitty going off. But Quez Watkins, 31 catches, 340 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I want to see more production from him. I want to see him become a little bit more consistent before we anoint him as a bona fide number 3. I think the Eagles in the last 2 weeks against the Bears and the Cowboys, they sputtered a little bit offensively, and they've taken a step back because they've been too Quez reliant. They've tried to go to him a little bit too much, which led to those Gardner Minshew turnovers. But even some of those bubble screens, like he is a straight line mover, and he isn't all that shifty. Once he hits that gear and he has that horsepower, he can pick up a lot of speed. But can we stop talking about Quez Watkins like he's some special player because he has not proven that just yet? Now, today's show is presented by Fetch, and stay tuned because Nick Sirianni could be losing a couple of coaches on this coaching staff. You can earn points on any receipt from any store or restaurant and redeem those points for free gift cards and other rewards to some big retail stores like Starbucks, Walmart, as well as Target. All you have to do to download the app is head to chatsports.com/fetch. And Fetch, a super easy to use and free app that lets you earn rewards on literally anything that you buy. You can scan any physical receipt or e-receipt, and you will earn points for your purchases. And the process only takes seconds. You don't have to worry about where the receipt is from or what's on it. So we're showing you here how simple the app is to use. You open it up. You press the orange camera button, you snap a photo of your receipt, then you hit submit, and you'll see that confetti pop showing you that you've earned more rewards points. It's a simple process, folks. You can also click the e-receipt function to get rewarded for your Amazon purchases, or if you link your Gmail or email, You can also get rewarded for the super chats that you send us. You can then redeem those points for gift cards at some of those retail stores that I talked about a little bit earlier, including Amazon. Fetch is available, iPhone, Android, so use our link, chatsports.com/fetch. Enter the promo code chat, and when you scan your first receipt by using our link, you'll receive 5,000 bonus points back. That is the equivalent to a free $5 gift card. Now, I teased this moments ago. Could Nick Sirianni be losing a couple of key coaches during this offseason head coaching carousel and cycle? Jonathan Gannon, Shane Steichen, expected to be sought-after candidates. This according to my eyes. This according to reports out there as well. Gannon, the defensive coordinator. Shane Steichen, the offensive coordinator. This was from Josina Anderson the other day after Nathaniel Hackett got fired. Here are some Broncos head coaching candidates who were being named early in the process. Dan Quinn, Cowboys defensive coordinator. Darrell Bevell, Dolphins quarterbacks coach. Eric Bieniemy, Chiefs offensive coordinator. Sean Payton, the former Saints head coach. They still own his contractual rights. DeMeco Ryans, the Niners defensive coordinator. And Shane Steichen, the Eagles offensive coordinator. Jonathan Gannon has been rumored to be a candidate for that job as well, and last year had a couple of interviews, most notably with the Houston Texans. And this is what happens when you have a good football team and you win a lot of football games. You lose due good teams, good coaches. That's what happens in the NFL cycle and the NFC cycle when you win ball games. And this is impressive for Nick Sirianni here in year 2 to already be starting a coaching tree when the Eagles were his first head coaching opportunity. That means that he is coveted, he's respected around the league, and that also means, most importantly, he's making quality hires. Another name to think about, Brian Johnson as well, who right now is the quarterbacks coach who's done a great job in his development with Jalen Hurts. So which coach would be a bigger loss between both of those guys, Shane Steichen, Jonathan Gannon? I think it's Steichen because this offense has been one of the best in the NFL this year. Drop us a name down below in the comment section. Let's round out this segment with this. Latest on C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who before he went out with that lacerated kidney injury, had a league-high, NFL best 6 interceptions. He was seen in the Eagles locker room on Wednesday, so that's a good sign, drenched in sweat. So that means that his physical activity is there as he tries to come off that injury. Still needs to undergo some CAT scans as well, the tricky aspect of that kidney injury. But NBC Sports Philly making some good points on the C.J. Gardner injury front. With all previous players coming off IR, the Eagles opened their practice window before the Wednesday practice, the week they returned to action. By not opening his practice window, it remains unclear when he'll be able to return. The Eagles finished the regular season against the Saints and Giants and would open the postseason the weekend of January 14th to the 16th if they are a wild card team, or January 21st, 22nd if they get the number 1 seed in the NFC. It is still conceivable, but not at all likely they could open up his practice window later this week and still get him back for the Saints game to go up against his former team. But when it comes down to this, especially considering the context of the injury and the severity of it, I understand that CD Deuce probably really wants to play against the Saints. But if he's not even practicing, his conditioning level probably isn't up to par for him being ready for NFL action. And don't risk him to further injury because this Eagles defense is so much better with him. And now that you're going to be without Avonte Maddox with that quote-unquote serious toe injury, you could play C.J. Gardner-Johnson in the slot and then move back Reed Blankenship to safety after he would be relegated, if Maddox was healthy, to the backup safety role. Then you have Blankenship and Marcus Epps with C.J. Gardner-Johnson at that nickel corner role. Now, if you're still watching, most importantly, though, you're subscribed to the show, helping us get to 40,000 subscribers in the process, that means that you're a real one. So type real one. We'll show you some love back in the comment section. Who's a real one? Real one roll call. Let's go. Joe. He needs some work. Can't sit out that long. Pick and choose where to play him. Same can be said for Jalen Hurts as well as C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Cool Reigns is a real one. Adam Singleton, no doubt a real one. Jeff Hammy, real one. Ryan, Roland, Petey, John O'Malley, Derek, Jay Barrios, everybody's favorite, Izzy B, Ronald McCall, Jay Brett, Mike Fields, Taco Casa, Captain Delberto, all typing that real one because they are a real one. Sterling Alba, also a real one. Tommy Curzio, Merrill Reese, he's in, touchdown. Super Chat menu, Here it is. $5 will ring the Liberty Bell. $10, spin the wheel. $20, Eagles chant. $50, Eagles fight song. $100 in total. We can drink a little hot toddy. Maybe Trace will do a freedom funnel. Maybe an Abbey beer bong. But we got to get there. $100 in total super chats. We are down for an Eagles Now happy hour after the show gets done in terms of our segments. $5 in super chats right now. So a lot of work to do on that front. But, of course, we do appreciate your donations. You don't have to donate, but it does go a long way. Coming up next on the show, let's answer your super chats. Let's answer your questions. Let's answer and reveal some of your hottest takes on the Birds. But we need your help. Use the hashtag Eagles or super chat to get your questions, your takes, your comments featured on the show. We're going to round out our final segment with the Philadelphia Eagles mailbag. Izzy B, she will do a shot for a $20 super chat. So there you go. And she'll send the video to us. So Izzy B, our big contributor, a.k.a. our moderator.
Izzy B's pretty much replacing Abby at this point.
Or Carapool.
Yeah, where's Carapool at?
Where's Carapool
Where's she been?
So Izzy B and Abby are kind of competing here. Jay Barrios, $5. Thank you, bro. Ring the Liberty Bell. Frank Moyer, give us your Merrill Reese. It's good. Okay. It's good! There you go, Frank. My voice is kind of effed from being sick the last couple of days, but I tried. Jay Barrios with that 5. Thank you so much. Michael Felder with 10. Let's go. Now they're starting to pile in a little bit. Still need a 20 for Izzy B shot. Michael Felder, let's go Birds. Thank you, Michael, for watching. And is that your son, grandson in the picture? It's a little bit hard to see, but if so, absolutely adorable. I can't really tell. It's a little small for me. But beautiful fan there if that's the case, Michael. Peter Thurman, $5. Now they're starting to come in. Happy holidays, bros. You too, Peter. And a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to Peter. Also, Peter's wife did very well for Christmas. I'll show you what Peter's wife got him for Christmas. Even better. An Eagles Invicta watch. Peter Thurman's wife. Very cool watch for Peter. He sent me that, on Christmas. He's like, my wife did well. Facts. She did very well. It's a DM. Yeah. Here's a close-up look at it, though. I'm trying to avoid the glare here. There we go. Very nice watch for Peter. He's swagged up. He's swagged out with the new year coming up. Looking good for 2023. Philly Nation MVP is back. Good reminder. Peter, Liberty Bell ring for you. That's $25 in Super Chats, so we're 75 away. And we have to spin the wheel for Michael. Abby put together the wheel today, so let's see where it lands. It's really cool. Yeah, it's like invisible. The mystery color. Salts. Smelling salts? You're so ready to take shots. You can if you want. Smelling salts for a $10 Super Chat. Izzy B with another 5. Ooh, that'll wake you up. Y'all want these? Izzy B with the 5. I want to do a show with Abby and see if we can beat you in Trizzy. She called you Twizzy. Is that a body? Also, congrats to Arkansas.
Ooh, Big Suey!
Hey. Arkansas did lose to LSU in basketball last night.
Okay, it's not basketball season. It's football season. It's football season right now. It doesn't matter.
That was a big win for LSU, right?
It was. It was their Super Bowl. It was their Super Bowl.
Arkansas's ranked, right?
Yeah.
Is LSU ranked?
No.
Izzy B, thank you for that 5. Abby, what do you think? Show you and Izzy B? See what she said?
You want to talk to her?
I'm not sure how we can make that happen, but I'm sure we could figure it out.
Y'all could probably beat us.
You have competitive nature within you, so I think that you and Izzy would be competitive enough to try to beat us in the Super Chat.
It'd be the Tiger Girls versus the Philly Boys.
True.
Just saying.
Auburn and LSU.
Both Tigers.
Tiger Girls against the Philly Bulls.
Yeah. There you go.
Izzy, you make a good point.
Just saying.
You can hit up the
Chase,
bosses
make
if
it
you want.
happen.
Yeah,
Dude,
might
they
have
could
to.
go live on Saints.
Izzy, I don't know if I have that programming pool, but we can see. $20. Izzy's going to take a shot, by the way. We'll do a guest Izzy appearance. All right, once again, our Super Chat menu. Dennis Designs with the 10. He makes a good point here. And let's include. Yo.
Give us 1 second. The microphone came unplugged, so we're getting Chase resituated. Is Trizzy going to be at the watch party? Cool Rains, I will be. I will be there. I will be there. Abby will be there. It's going to be an absolute party. Abby's over here.
Yeah, we're going to have.
It's going to be a good time.
Now, they're adopted Eagles fans, but OG Saints fans. It's okay.
Sorry, guys.
That was their fandom growing up before we even knew about them, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to be kind of the heels on Sunday. They're going to be the Saints fans. So we're going to have a nice little battle going back and forth between them and us. But we're going to be live on Eagles Now having a good time. So hope y'all
I'm
join us.
curious, what is this said battle, considering it'll just be on Eagles? Are we going to do, like, send in super chats for Trizzy and Abby?
Exactly.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
And y'all be wearing your Saints gear.
Heck yeah.
I'll be rocking Eagles gear. So that's
Heck
a battle in and of itself.
Heck yes.
So that's the competition.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
I also have a Saints wrestling mask. We could, like, wrestle. That'd be pretty dope.
We have Jello wrestling materials here.
We
at Chat
could
Sports.
wrestle. If we get to, like, 5,000 or something on soups,
Yeah.
I bet we could convince the bosses to let us wrestle on top of the parking garage.
$500 super chat. Maybe Trace and I would Jello wrestle.
Oh, dude. You're my
Captain
boy, Blue!
Alberto, special appearance Morgan Freeman. You know what? I can do some decent
Hit me.
impersonations. I can't do Morgan Freeman though. That's a tough one. I'd have to like read a line that he has.
Yeah,
Captain
you'd have.
Alberto.
You got to hear it first and then hit it because it's so.
It is
very
like so
specific.
crisp and unique.
Very much so.
Izzy be very insistent that her and Abby would crush us.
She's also about to do a shot, and she's gonna send you a
I
video.
see it, Izzy. I'll take a look at the
It's gonna be a party.
messages.
All right,
All right, good stuff.
party.
Dennis, Minshew better use Dallas Goedert more this week. Facts. Look, last year when Minshew got his start in place of Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goedert had one of his best games of his career. 2 touchdowns, more than 100 receiving yards. Austin Cessna, yo, shout me out if you got great content. What you guys do? Austin. Thanks, my guy. All right, Dennis, we're spinning the wheel again for a $10 super chat. See where it lands. Fly Eagles Fly song. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
By the way,
That song coming out of Trace's mouth this week just hurts a little bit more. Traitor.
fraud.
Fraud.
I'm a company guy.
Fraud.
Company
Tracy is
guy.
a fraud.
I am obviously a Saints fan. I do our Saints Now coverage.
I mean,
But I have a job to do.
Eagles has tripled revenue year over year, partially because of y'all two.
I'm just
so,
saying. I was doing Eagles producing for Mott back in the day.
Back in the day, OG days.
And it's
OG
sorry,
days.
Abby. I apologize.
So, I know we had said $100. We'll crack open some drinks. 10 more, we get to 50. I have this hottie toddy here, orange juice, whiskey, some other things. It's a very good. It's a very good drink if you're feeling sick. I'll give you the recipe later. But $10 more, I'm going to crack that open. It's hot right now. I'm ready to get it popping, ready to drink it. We'll cut that in half, $50. Trizzy will take some sips, and I'll crack open the hottie toddy here. That's what we'll do. All right. 140 people watching live. We got up to 200. Good stuff. 114 likes. About to do a mailbag. So keep those questions coming. Let's give them one more push there, Triz. Hashtag Eagles, super chat to get your questions featured on the show. Hashtag Eagles Super Chat to get your questions featured on the show. You want thousands to know who you are? You can do it. Philadelphia Eagles Now. Just make sure you follow those steps. So mailbag coming up. Izzy B said video is sending. We'll get to that after the mailbag. Yeah, start with that. Yeah. That'd be great. Cool Rains, fly Eagles fly, go Birds. Captain Delberto, got a mighty dump coming, but I want to keep smoking that dank.
Attaboy.
You
Attaboy.
can do both.
You could.
You can do both, technically.
You could do both. That's a legend move, though. That really is legendary.
Yeah. Legendary or gross?
Yeah. Just yes.
Yes. All right. Let's get this mailbag underway.
You're telling me you've never smoked a J on the toilet,
I have
Chase?
not.
Wow, you haven't lived.
Captain Delberto, big Blumpkin guy. Big Blumpkin guy. Captain Delberto said yes. Is that yes to being a Blumpkin guy? He said, how could you tell that he was a Blumpkin guy? We just took a guess. Captain Dale Blumpkin. All right, man. Let's get back on track here. Hashtag Eagle Super Chat to get your questions answered. I love this show. I love you all. This is elite. All right, let's get it cracking. Welcome into Philadelphia Eagles Now right here on Chat Sports. Chase Sr. here with you. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. And I hope you tune in on Sunday for our Eagles Saints watch party. A lot to play for, a lot at stake at Lincoln Financial Field for Philadelphia. You win, you get that bye week in the playoffs, you lock down that number 1 seed, and you clinch the NFC East. Our pregame show will start at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Abby and Trace are Saints fans, so they'll be there as well, having a nice little battle back and forth. Going to be a good time. And, of course, the drinks will be flowing on New Year's Day as we bring in 2023 together. All right, let's start taking your questions here on Eagles Now. We're just going to open up the floor because here on the channel, we like to make it about you. And I know that football intellect is top-notch for all of you out there. So this is why it's one of my favorite segments here, because we're able to chop it up and interact together. Dennis Designs with a $10 super chat. He makes a really good point here. Gardner Minshew better use Dallas Goedert more this week. And I totally agree. When Minshew made that start last year in replacement of Jalen Hurts following his ankle injury, he went to Dallas Goedert a lot. And Minshew's yards per completion was less than 6. A big reason for that, he targeted Dallas Goedert frequently. Last week, though, Goedert wasn't involved enough. But when he was involved, every time, it pretty much seemed like a splash play. I thought that Shane Steichen and Nick Sirianni wanted to get Quez Watkins involved way too often, when I would have liked to have seen those reps go to Dallas Goedert. And if they get Goedert involved on some of those bubble screens, some of those quick hitters, it allows the offensive line to get pressure taken off of it, especially without Lane Johnson, because the offensive linemen, they can get on those pull blocks, they can get downfield. Eagles are a very good blocking team at that wide receiver core, and it's just an easy completion and an easy way to pick up yards against a team in the Saints that is prone to giving up some of those big plays. Next up, it's Nick Stone. Should we start playing Pascal over Watkins? Now, earlier in the year, this is something that we talked about a lot, that the Eagles had really given the reps to Zach Pascal over Quez Watkins, and I don't think the Eagles missed a beat. It was about in that range when they played the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I thought that Pascal looked really good. And this is a guy who is a heady player. That's why Nick Sirianni likes him a lot. He makes very few mistakes. So I'm hoping that Quez Watkins, after making several mistakes the last couple of weeks, because he was a big part of the game plan against Chicago, didn't play well. Same can be said against the Cowboys, that they give maybe some of those reps to Pascal, who just seems to have a better grasp of how things are moving and shaking right now. Brandon Ford, congrats on the podcast, brother. 49ers have a great defense, great running back, but the Eagles have a great defense too, and I feel like a much better offense overall. Philly up by +5 NFC title game. So you think that the Eagles would win an NFC championship game against San Francisco. Now, if the Eagles lose out, and the 49ers win out and the Vikings lose a game, San Francisco can still get that number 1 seed. I do think San Francisco is a little bit better. Their defense is better than Philly's. And then offensively, yeah, the Eagles have the better quarterback, and their skill position players are about up to par with the Niners. But why I might like San Francisco to win that football game, they're a little bit more experienced. Head coaching, offense, defense, they played in a lot of big games. Whereas this Eagles team, really the core of it, at least for Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni, they've only played in 1 playoff game. So it would be a great matchup. As of right now, that's my prediction for the NFC title game. And if it happens, going to be an awesome game. John O'Malley, one of our real ones. I want Jalen Hurts to play against the Saints because if he doesn't, then there's a chance he's rusty in the playoffs, and we can't have that against San Francisco. But in order to get to a game against San Francisco, you would first have to win your divisional round matchup. And John, if Jalen Hurts doesn't play against the Saints, doesn't play against the Giants, and the Eagles get that first round bye, we're talking about 5 weeks off for a quarterback coming off a shoulder injury. He could misfire on some throws, and that could prohibit the Eagles from moving the ball downfield, or some of those misfires could then lead to turnovers, which can change the outcome of a playoff game. That's why I think it's important that he was on the practice field on Thursday, and that's why I think it's important for him to get some game reps, at least against the Saints, maybe against the Giants, even if it's just for a couple of drives, to just see how he looks and to shake off some of that rust. With this game on Sunday at Lincoln Financial Field, another reminder, we'll be doing a watch party for it. The Eagles enter as touchdown favorites. That line has not shifted as of Thursday because I don't think the odds makers know if Hurts is going to play or not. That's pretty telling. Over under 42. If you want to bet on the game, make sure you do it with our sportsbook partner, BetUS. This deal applies for you regardless of where you live, and I know people live watching Eagles now all over the country, all over the world. Plug in that link, chatsports.com/EaglesBet, promo code Eagles125 for a 125% deposit bonus. You put in $100, you get $125 back, $225 to game with, and shoot, maybe you want to take the Eagles to win the Super Bowl in Glendale, Arizona. Let's go to Princess Gamer now. Any chance on CJ Gardner-Johnson returning anytime soon? I think soon he's going to return. Is it going to be against the Saints? I don't think so because his practice window as of Thursday was not open. And if his practice window wasn't opened by Thursday, considering how the Eagles have gone about this, then I don't think CD Deuce is going to play. And why risk him for an injury? It's different for a quarterback than it is a defensive back. Jalen Hurts not playing for 5 weeks is a concern. CJ Gardner-Johnson can miss some time, and I don't think there's going to be a ton of rust if he comes back for the divisional round. And this is what NBC Sports Philly did report. With all previous players coming off injured reserve, the Eagles opened their practice window before the Wednesday practice, the week they returned to action. By not opening Gardner-Johnson's practice window, it remains unclear when he'll be able to return. The Eagles finished the regular season, Saints, Giants. If they don't get the number 1 seed and play wild card weekend, they'll open up the playoffs January 14th to the 16th. Wild card team, as a wild card team, if they get that first round by January 21st or 22nd. So that is really the window for when the Eagles would play, and maybe them giving some time to Lane Johnson, CJ Gardner-Johnson, Jalen Hurts to recover from their injuries, and that's why it's so pivotal for the Eagles to get that number 1 seed and avoid a late season epic collapse. Izzy B, $2 donation, sent us a video of her doing a shot on our live show and protect Jalen Hurts. Got to protect Jalen Hurts. There's no doubt about that. He should be the sole focus of protection here for Philadelphia. Adam Singleton, one of our Super Chat MVPs this year. Will Minshew use Goddard against the Saints, or will it be like another game like against the Dallas Cowboys? I hope, as I said a little bit earlier from Dennis, that the Eagles implement Dallas Goddard more so in the game plan and involve him a little bit. He's the ultimate security blanket for a quarterback. Easy read, easy completion, easy yards, and sometimes you just need that to move the chains, especially when the offense is struggling, or as we saw against the Cowboys, the offense turns the ball over, and you need to find and refine that momentum. So, Adam, Dennis, got to see more Dallas Goddard. I agree. LA, do you believe it is wise to rest players that are not injured and in need of recovery time after seeing how flat we were in the playoffs in past seasons? See, I'm kind of against resting players for an extended period of time. And if guys are hurt, then yes, I think you rest them, like Lane Johnson, Jalen Hurts, CJ Gardner-Johnson. If you're just resting players to rest them, I disagree with that. You can always play them for a series or two and avoid that rust factor. But oftentimes for teams that get that first round bye, sometimes they do come out a little bit sluggish. I mean, shoot, in 2017, yeah, the Eagles won the Super Bowl, but do you remember how close that game was against the Atlanta Falcons? It came down to a red zone goal line stand as Matt Ryan failed to hit Julio Jones with the Eagles defense standing tall there. So, yes, I do go against resting players who are healthy, but injured guys, that's a different philosophy. Cool Rains, good day, mate. Any news on A.J. Brown and Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders did return to the practice field on Thursday. Jason Kelce had a rest day. Jalen Hurts was a limited participant. Let me just scan here to see if there's any new update on A.J. Brown. This is bad TV, but just give me a moment to see if I'm seeing anything on A.J. Brown. Did not practice Thursday. Lane Johnson, Linval Joseph because of an illness, Avonte Maddox because of his toe, limited. Bradbury resting, A.J. Brown knee and rest, so he's a limited participant. That's good. Fletcher Cox rest, Landon Dickerson rest, Brandon Graham rest. So A.J. Brown's going to be just fine. With this game on Sunday, who are you going with? Do the Eagles get the dub? Do they lock up that number 1 seed? If that's the case, give me a PHI. Who dat? You think the Saints are going to win? Type NO. Appreciate y'all for supporting the show. Make sure you subscribe and join us for our watch party on Sunday. All right. How long was that piece? 10-4. Oh, Adam! $20 super chat. Let's go. So we get the drinks going. Let's go, Adam.
Let's get drunk.
It's Thirsty Thursday. Cheers, Adam. I'm going to open up the Hottie Toddy. And then Triz, Ab, they can do whatever they want. So if you're ever dealing with the cold, old wives' tale, as they figure out what they're going to do, you make a hottie toddy, right? What is it? Orange juice, water, lemon, cinnamon, honey, and bourbon. That's what we have in here. And I've been sick all week, so I'm not going to do shotguns and stuff because that'll just make me even more sick. A lot of people rip me for that. I heard it 3 times. Yeah. Well, hold on. This is like part of my Philly accent problems. Orange. What did I say? Orange? Orange. It's hard for me. Just like Ara.
He's from Philadelphia. Okay.
It's an O.
I know, but we have
They have different
troubles with our O's
dialects
sometimes.
and different accents.
O's and U's. Like yo.
Or John.
John.
Toss me that John.
Are you going to do it?
Adam Singleton. What was the 20? No, what was the 20 on the Super Chat menu again? Oh, Eagles chant. E-A-G-L-E-S. Adam. Thank you, bro. See, John O'Malley's with me. I say orange instead of orange. Orange. All right, cool. Next time that your southern accent comes out, then I'm going to rip you for whatever word you mispronunciate. That's one that I'll just give it to her because I have no idea. All right, Trace is going to do a freedom funnel for getting past 50. We'll pour more drinks. Beer bong for 100. Let's do that. Yeah, so if we get to 100, Abby will do a beer bong. I drank the toddy. Trace was going to do and is going to do his freedom funnel since we hit 50, thanks to Adam Singleton. We are at $62 right now. We get to 100, Abby beer bong. We're done our segment. So now it's time for Eagles Now Happy Hour. $5 ring the bell. $10 we'll spin the wheel. Some good stuff on here. $20 Eagles chant for Adam and everybody else. And then $50 Eagles fight song. And $100 super chat. No one likes this song. Captain Dale Blumpkin. He changed his name. Let's go. This is phenomenal. Suh, dude.
Saw, dude. Saw, dude.
Suh, dude. Abby, look at this.
Captain Dale Blumpkin saw, dude.
You see the nickname change?
Look at it.
Oh, no.
John O'Malley, guess it's a Philly Trenton thing. They wouldn't understand, Chase. Exactly. Like water. I'm going to get a drink of water. I used to say that all the time. Now it's water, of course, because I'm in broadcasting and I need to change it. But some words, they're tough. Izzy said I'm not cool because I didn't go to an SEC school. I did go to Temple University, though. Not SEC. Water. Exactly, John. Oh, Captain Delberto did not change his name. Somebody else changed the name to Captain Del Bumpkin. That's hilarious, Delberto. $50 will slap a Cowboys fan, by the way. $50 will slap a Cowboys fan, and if that comes in, that means that Abby will do a beer bong. Izzy, let's take a look. Oh, my gosh. All right, here's Izzy. Oh, there it is.
She's got the fireball.
She loves the fireball.
Oh, it's going down.
The shooter. Down the hatch for Izzy.
Cheers.
Nice. Izzy. Captain Delberto said, I have 2 accounts, so is that you or not? Fernando, the hater's back. Philly is a bust. Frauds. We like when haters are in the chat. It always makes it fun.
Because no one likes
Yes.
us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're the
Philly,
Eagles.
fucking Philly.
No one likes us. We don't care.
Now it's you.
No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're the Eagles, the fucking Eagles. No one likes us. We don't care. Bang!
Adam. Let's go. So we're slapping a Cowboys fan and an Abby beer bong. Adam's the man.
And with that, we have a new Super Chat MVP, Adam Singleton. If you want to be the MVP, you got to send in 51 bones.
Exactly. Adam Singleton, our Super Chat MVP. Go Eagles. 14-2. Oh, you're saying okay. I see what you're saying. At first, I thought you said 14-2 record, which is what you meant. And then I thought you were predicting the score. 14-2 score would be wild. That would be a pretty bad game to watch. But if it's a dub, it's a dub. 14-2, though, moving the record to that, that'd be awesome. Adam, all right, I'll take, Dennis, another 10. Dennis, let's have a drink and cheers to an Eagles win. It's Eagles Now Happy Hour.
Woo!
Woo!
Ow!
Yippee!
Yippee-ki-yay!
Go Bulldogs!
Real ones now.
Real ones know. Indeed. You might as well just come do the beer bong now.
Yeah, why not?
And then we'll wait for Tom. He might be recording something. Yeah, over here. Don't cross her. Never know what's going to happen. Well, we know what happens when you can light the fuse. There was a 50. You're going to get slapped by Abby. Slapping a Cowboys fan. Look at him. Oh, I can't take it.
We just put the hat on.
I can't take
Whoever's
it.
winning, we put the hat
How about them Cowboys? All right, I'll step aside here. Oh, wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. It stayed intact, too. Grade the slap, A, B, C, D, or F. Another 20, you said. Oh, Adam. Adam again. Wait, what happened? Not tonight, sweetheart. Adam, thank you for the 20. We're going to give you a wheel spin for that. See what we do. And then we got past 100, so Abby Beer Bong. Trace Freedom Funnel, right? Oh, so Trace, you have to do a Freedom Funnel now. So that's what the wheel landed on. You can just do your one. Cool Rains A, Eric D, Ryan Rowe A, Eric Parks D+. What? Send in another 50. She'll slap Tom again. Slap the Cowboys fan. Like the Eagles will slap the Cowboys if they meet in the playoffs. Oh, yeah, here you go. What do you want, truly? Izzy B. I'll take a shot of the toddy. Dude, actually, if you're a real one, that you would throw it away.
I gave her the trash.
If you're a real gentleman, you open up the door and you hold the gum.
And I grabbed the trash can and I opened up the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how gentlemanly things to do.
Yeah, she can have her boyfriend throw her,
If
her gum. I ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah. It never overflows if you keep that above the funnel. But hey, just a lesson: don't tip this over. All right. Thanks for getting us past $100 in donations. Y'all are the best. Cheers, y'all. Today's Super Chat MVP, Adam Singleton. It's too easy. It's too easy for this crew. Izzy B, isn't your boss a Cowboys fan? One of them is. COO Brett is a Cowboys fan. Yeah. Yeah. Jackson, Josh Sweat with the pick and the stiff arm. That was a nice little pick six by Josh Sweat. Really athletic play. Fernando still hating. Another 50 will slap another Cowboys fan. If anybody wants Abby to sign the tortilla and you want the tortilla, she'll sign it and send it to you. You got to beat $50. $50 super chat. Tell us that you want the signed tortilla from Abby. She'll sign it and she'll send it to you. You just have to let us know on a super chat so that we know. Izzy B, another video, another shooter. All right.
Adams, $20 super chat, another fireball shot.
For-
Thanks for this.
This is for Adam's super chat, she said. Didn't Izzy say she has purple hair now? Blue hair? Man. Like it ain't nothing. Let's go, Iz. Captain Delberto. Next 20, I'll finish and chug half my bottle of orange vodka and record it. Wow.
I'm calling cap.
So people are doing the drinking for us.
I'm calling cap. Somebody sent in $20 to get Captain Delberto.
So Delberto, next 20, he's going to finish and chug half a bottle of orange vodka. Orange vodka. Have you had that before? What brand is that? Oh. Dude, so you know how there are those, I know, this is what I was about to say. You know how there are those brands of liquor that you have in college that you're forever scarred from and you just can't drink them again?
Yes.
New Amsterdam is one. Burnett's vodka.
Burnett's. No.
Have y'all had Vladimir before?
Yeah, we would get.
Dude, that
we'd
was
also
legit
get-
rubbing
we
alcohol.
would
I think if
also
you
get-
lit that on fire,
Dude,
it
we
would
would also get
spark a flame.
Sobieski vodka
Oh.
for a handle of that shit. It was like $12.
Yeah, when I was like 18, I'd get bottles of Ciroc thinking I was a baller.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, well, I can't afford this anymore. I'll go back to
You're like, wait, shit,
I'll go
I don't
back.
have mom and dad's money to
Yeah,
buy
I'll
this
go
shit.
back to the Ciroc, which was like the New Amsterdam was like the Ciroc knockoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In high school, we used to go get the little things in New Amsterdam for Mardi Gras. And you just see them all over the
Yeah.
ground.
Oh, I can't. It just
Peach
makes me shiver. I can't do it. Izzy, you don't have to keep taking shots.
I'll take some shots.
Izzy, you don't have to do another shot for Adam.
If somebody sends in $20, I'll do a shot with Izzy.
Fernando, tune in tonight. Dallas smashes Tennessee. I mean, Fernando, they're starting Josh Dobbs, are the Titans. So, like, yes, they should win. So, $20, Captain Delberto is going to chug a bottle, I guess.
$20.
We all taking shots. All right, nice.
See that? To see that.
Yeah. I think we're all caught up on the Supers, right?
Jeez.
You all right?
Salt.
Oh, a little salt
Hey,
action.
do you want some smelling salts, my friend?
Twitter for the video? Yeah, you can send it to me on Twitter, Delberto.
At Chase_Senior.
For
Right
sure.
there.
For sure, Del Blumpkin.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Hey, Adam!
Adam.
Adam. Captain Delberto, we got to get that 20. There's 10.
Here, just come over here.
So another 10,
Just roll
and
over here.
Delberto will send the video. We got to spin the wheel.
Boys always do this. And girls do this. This one.
You were so in a fucking sorority.
All right, Triz, you got a freestyle.
Oh, I got a freestyle?
Yep.
All right, give me a
Freestyle on the wheel.
word. Give me a word. Adam Singleton. All right, I'll just go with this one. You guys are real ones. I love this channel. I'm about to hit the bar. I'm putting on my flannel.
I knew it.
We're going to the stockyards for New Year's Eve. Shout out to Dennis Designs. He's got that steez. We're pulling in soups. Yeah, we get that money. My boy Chase and me, we're pretty damn funny. I can keep this shit going. I don't need a beat. Cause every time I'm on the mic, it's like I'm from the street. Yeah, I'm a Philly fan. Yeah, I keep it going. You know that I keep it rolling and I keep it blowing. Like Captain Delberto, I got that smoke blowing. And everyone knows that I don't know, a real one something. I don't know how to finish that stuff off. Fuck it. Let's
That
party.
wasn't bad.
Off the dome.
I like the little
I'll
Off
finish
the
it for
dome.
you.
Huh?
And everybody knows that on Eagles Now, the money keeps coming in, and the money's flowing.
Bam! 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 More drinks for everyone. Deal.
More drinks for everyone. 20 from Dennis.
Deal.
More
He
drinks
said,
for
"Be
everyone.
quiet."
So Captain Delberto, there you go. Izzy, stop drinking. We don't want to be a bad influence. Captain Delberto, BRB gonna drink.
What are we doing? We're having happy hour.
Eagles Now happy hour.
We need drinks. Hey Chase, could you lob me a
Sure.
I don't really care what it is. Whoop.
All right, we'll give y'all another wheel spin.
Hey!
Adam!
Adam!
That was a good freestyle.
Ah, thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. I'm glad I wasn't muted. That'd have been bad.
A shot.
Funnel.
Yeah.
A shotgun or a funnel? You want me to do the funnel or do you want to do shotty?
Do your
Do my
funnel.
little funnel. It's a good
Yeah,
thing I just
freedom,
cracked
freedom
the bed.
funnel for Trace. Adam, 10. We're at 187. That was a good freestyle. It was a good freestyle.
Thank you, Adam.
Trizzy brings the heat, laying down bars on the beat. Gonna go out in Fort Worth and take to the streets.
Facts.
We're gonna be at work the next day. We'll accomplish everything. It'll be a feat.
But hey, we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be real neat.
Captain Delberto, we call him Del Blumpkin because he's sitting on the seat. That was pretty good. I can't lie. I almost got sprayed by Trace.
Ouch.
Fernando, Philly fans broke. Almost 200 in supers there, Fernando. Izzy B wants people to come party with her. All right. Captain Delberto, did you send the vid?
Oops.
Let's see.
Yeah, Fernando. Not Cool Range. Jackson brings up a good point. You're calling Philly fans broke. Why don't you send in a suit, my guy?
Exactly. Fernando, you going to talk a big game? Talk a big game, but right now you're being lame. You and Adam Singleton, you're not the same.
Homeboy ain't going to be in the Super Chat Hall of Fame.
Bang.
Because this guy has no game. Bang, bang.
We are so white. Jason Bennett.
terrible, bro.
Cowboys so afraid to play the Eagles in the playoffs. Fernando in here trying to troll. Exactly, Jason. Exactly. Thanks for watching, Jason. Fernando. Jackson, you lame.
I'm blind.
Hey,
Thanks for
we're just
watching,
asking you to
Jason.
be a real one there, Fernando.
Who wants to keep the party going?
Who wants to keep the party
Come
going?
on.
Do we owe... We did the wheel spin
Did the
for
wheel
Adam.
spin. $20.
$20.
More drinks.
E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. How do you like that, Fernando?
How you like them apples?
Anybody else sending me vids? I looked on Twitter. We're waiting for Captain
if you want to get on the
Delberto.
show, take a picture of you watching the show, send it or tweet it out to @Chase_Senior. We can pop you up.
Let's
We can
see.
feature you. SEC are like honey badgers. We don't give a toot from Izzy B. Yeah, speaking of honey badgers. Adam Singleton is currently our Super Chat MVP, by the way. So if you want to beat Adam Singleton, Homeboy sent in what? Like $100 at least at this point? He sent in a 50. He sent in a 20. Adam is the MVP.
Easily.
Somebody
today's
give Adam
MVP.
a run for his money.
Adam.
Adam is an absolute real one. We love Adam out here.
13 away from 200. What are we doing if we get there? I'll chug the rest of this.
I'll do another funnel if we need to. I'll do a shot. I want to do a shot.
A shot?
I want a
An
shot.
actual shot?
Yeah.
All right. We are
Wanna do a
13 away. 13 away from 200.
Abby said she'd do a shot.
Abby shot, Trey shot. I'll chug the rest of this toddy. We'll
And-
do that if we get to $200.
If we get to $300, Abby and I will do a beer bong race.
$300, Abby Trace beer bong race.
Say it ain't going to happen. Tell us it won't
Say
happen.
it won't happen,
Tell us it
Fernando.
won't.
Say it won't happen, Fernando.
We got
Bet I
homeboys.
won't.
And I won't back down.
What were you saying the other day,
No, I won't
Abby,
back down.
in replacement of
You
like
can
somebody
say-
that I would know that would say facts? Oh, on God.
On God, dude,
On
yeah.
God.
Dude, have you heard people say on jaw? I've
No.
heard people say, oh, on jaw. And I'm like, that isn't a thing.
It's on God.
Jah is God.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So like Jah is love?
Ah.
Adam!
And there I go getting canceled, so love that.
Shots. You said you're getting canceled?
I said, there I go getting canceled, so here we are. Whatever.
Adam! Adam!
Woo!
Appreciate you, Brody. Eagles Now Happy Hour. If you want actual content, we have you covered with that.
I say facts.
Yeah.
Go rewind.
Gen Z.
3 segments in the can. Now we're just hanging out, chopping it up with everybody. All right,
Oh my
I'll
God,
finish this.
all
He's
that
chopping
is
it up.
Gen Z.
He's chopping it up.
What
Oh
was-
wait, we need liquor for shots.
Oh, okay.
Could you go get some liquor?
What did millennials say before we started saying facts?
Bet or
God.
not? No, not bet.
See, I'm not doing shotguns today because I've been sick all week. That's why I'm doing the medicinal toddy. Some whiskey in there, though. And it tastes damn good.
You said medicinal?
Yes. Medicinal. Captain Delberto, what's up?
Mmm.
Let's see. Nothing yet from Captain Delberto.
Izzy says, at Adam, I owe you a lot of shots. Izzy, hook up with our guy Adam in the DMs, and y'all can just send videos of the shots back
Yeah.
and forth.
Izzy.
And then split them up. Adam, be a gentleman and split up the shots with Izzy.
Izzy,
That's
you
all
don't
I-
have
that's
to
all I'm
take
gonna
all
say.
those shots. We're
Yeah,
telling
you ain't,
right
you
now.
ain't got to do all that for all that.
But Trizzy and Abby are going to take shots for getting past 200. We're at 207 now. 300, Abby and Trace beer bong race. Abby and Trace beer bong race.
That was a
Let's see. Nothing from Delberto yet. Dennis!
Dennis! All right.
Dennis!
Dennis! Dennis! Dennis!
There's their shots.
Cheers, Adam.
Fernando, 40 burger. Yeah, against the backup quarterback, 4 turnovers. Still an opportunity to win. So, Delberto, you can just DM it to me if you want. At Chase_senior. At Chase_senior. Pop up my Twitter L3 if you could for Delberto.
Gotcha.
There it is, Delberto.
Right there. Chase_senior.
Right chia. Right chia, right chia.
No, I won't back down.
I don't drink, but I'll light one up for y'all from John.
That works, bro.
Do what you please, brother.
Do your thing.
Do what you
your
please.
thing. It's happy hour. Whatever makes you happy this hour.
Izzy B, I found off-brand crown.
What?
Ugh.
Is it like tiara or something?
I don't know.
Or like ball cap?
Very nice.
Very nice. How much? All right, $20 super chat. Chase and I will talk in the.
Oh, yes. Are those mine?
Yes, they're yours.
They're
dude.
that tiny?
They're yours.
Oh, my God. Big
There's
cock
one
Brock.
Big one. There's one big one. It's a big cock Brock. Yeah,
Yes.
It's a big cock Brock.
That's awesome.
For
Oh.
Look at that little there's a chicken here. Little chicken. That's what we're going to look like on New Year's. That's what a lot of people are going to look like on New Year's. Oh, my goodness. That's hilarious.
That's elite.
Captain Delberto, let me know when you send it. All right. In the meantime, we're going to go 2-minute shot clock. Any super chats within 2 minutes, we'll stay live.
Come on.
No more super chats. It's all good. It's cringy AF. It's all good, Delberto. We'll show it from like this distance. It should be sent. So 2-minute shot clock is on. Oh, you actually tweeted it to me.
Yeah.
Here he is.
That's nice. Here, I'll pop you up.
All right, here he is. I'm going to put it near the microphone.
Hey, what's up? That's Fucky Chase. Here's my bottle of orange vodka.
Orange vodka?
So yeah.
Ugh. What a legend. Now, we don't condone and provoke this, but he was willing.
What a G.
What a beast. Delberto.
He is 21 years of age.
Yes, he is. Captain Dale.
Delberto! Don't forget, $50 super chat. We get to slap the Cowboys fan.
What a beast. Yeah. So, a reminder, 2-minute shot clock is on. Where are we at? 30 seconds. Oh, we got another. Oh, snap. Oh, we got 2. So I got to reset. Oh, Dennis sent that earlier. Okay, we reset because of Adam. So give Fernando the Eagles fan experience. Yeah, of course. Adam Singleton, this is my last one, I promise. Much love, guys. I love this channel. I tune in when I can. Adam. You're today's MVP. So we reset the shot clock here. We'll go to 2 minutes. Any super chats within 2 minutes? Great. If not, all good. We'll sign off. 227 right now. We get to 300. Abby Trace beer bong race.
Don't forget, we got that. We got to get to, we're what,
73 away. Yep.
73, that's not a lot.
73 away.
It's not a lot.
Super chat menu, $5. Ring the Liberty Bell. I owe a couple of those. There you go. $10. Spin the wheel. That's for Adam. We got to do a spin the wheel for Adam. $20. Eagles chant. $50. Eagles fight song. $100. Drinks. No one likes us. Spin the wheel. Where are we going?
Fortune.
20 push-ups.
You want it?
Get after it.
Sure. 20 push-ups.
I'm going to turn you around.
The shot clock. Oh, Delberto. We reset. Reset. Trizzy, read out Delberto's and show him that. I'll do the pushies.
I mean, I got you on film. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. Daddy Chase over here just really putting on a show for us.
Got to give the people what they want.
Gotta
Nobody
just
wanted that.
Give them a show.
Nobody wanted that.
I wanted it.
So Delberto.
Oh,
Izzy. We'll reset the clock again. We're up to 2:30.
TM to schmirk and get spoinked. Get spoinked.
Twine.
Like Zoink Scoob.
It's time to smoke. Time to get spoinked.
Time to get like spoinked Scoob.
This is about to be Delberto. Izzy B.
Abby.
I have ideas for when we crush them.
Come here.
Clearly,
Come here.
is Izzy feeling the
Respond.
fireball?
Respond.
I have ideas for
What
when
ideas?
we cool them.
I need to know.
He wants the side tortilla.
I'm not leaving.
Let's go.
I got you, my man. I got
Let's
you.
go. Where is it?
It's in the fridge.
In the fridge.
Okay.
We're keeping it
Fridge.
nice and cold. It will
Nice
be,
and fresh.
and it's in good condition.
All right.
Adam.
Wow, Adam, what a
I
legend.
love it.
What a beast.
Izzy, I need to know the
What's your
ideas.
idea? Yeah, Izzy, you can't just say
You
you,
can-
have
yeah,
an idea
you
and
gotta
then
let
not,
us know what
and
it
then
is.
not say it.
Yeah, Izzy, what are the ideas?
The flip, dude. What the flip? Jay Barium. Oh!
Great show.
Oh!
What happened?
A $5 super chat.
Jay Barrios!
I got 5 on it.
Barrios. Chase needs NyQuil. I don't take medicine. No, I don't, unless I have to.
Sometimes.
But no NyQuil.
Some kind of medicine.
No NyQuil.
That damn chicken.
How about them chickens? It's kind of fun.
I don't like the mouth.
Exactly, Delberto.
Okay.
Jay Barrios! So I got to reset the shot clock, actually. So that gets us to 256. We're 44 away. Or no. Am I right?
Quick math, go.
44 away. 44 away from an Abby and Trace beer bong race. If we get there, then we'll sign off. Abby Trace beer bong race.
Unless.
If we get to 300.
Unless.
He said those are my lungs at the moment, Trish.
Chase, how do we lose at the Cowboys? Well, Eagles are the best team in the NFL, 14-1. Nice username. Fernando, Chase out of shape, hit the gym, brother. Yeah, no. I've run
I can't do that.
Saturday. I've run. It'll be
You're at
221 straight days on Saturday that I've run. So I mean, if that's out of shape, then okay, Fernando. That's fine. But I just knocked out 20 push-ups. Can you?
Fernando,
Send it.
Send a video.
Send
of
it,
you doing 20
Fernando.
push-ups.
Fernando! No, like I said, we appreciate haters in the chat. What would life be without haters and detractors?
Boring.
What was I saying? What were you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, I was answering Eagles are the best team in the NFL. Chase, how do we lose to the Cowboys? You know how you lose any game in the NFL? Turn the rock over 4 times. Teams that lose a turnover battle in the NFL lose 80% of games. So if you turn the football over, you lose. And what has happened to the Eagles in their only 2 losses this year? 4 turnovers against Washington, L. 4 turnovers against the Cowboys, L. Fernando, I'm in shape, bro. I work out. Good for you. Don't say that I don't. I was out there in -1 last week running. Were you, Fernando?
All right, $10 and I'm doing a shot. I just need a shot.
44 away from an Abby Trace beer bong race. Did we get a super chat within that 2 minutes?
Yeah, we got that.
The 5.
Barrios. All right. I'm resetting here. Shot clock 2 minutes. Any super chats within 2?
I'm waiting.
We'll continue to stay live.
I'm waiting.
Captain Delberta, for a small amount of $1 billion, I'll rip open this Jack Daniels and chug it. Oh.
Hey.
We don't want you to be on
$1 billion
Chuck and Jimmy
Venmo.
level. Yeah. Chuck and Jimmy level is just not for you, Captain Delberto. Izzy sent 2 more.
Wait, what? No, she didn't.
Izzy.
Oh, like videos of her.
Okay.
drinking?
Okay, no, she did not, thankfully. Izzy.
Girl.
Save it for New Year's Eve.
Go Birds!
Joshua, go Birds! I think we should beat the Saints without Hurts, but he will be ready for the Giants if we don't win on Sunday. Him practicing today tells me that Hurts will play at least against the Giants. Yes, you do, Adam. I already have your address because you won the Titans giveaway award. So we will sign the tortilla for you, and we will send it to you. We'll send it to you, Adam. Same address, I assume. If not, let me know. All right, taking another look at our shot clock. We're at 1:11. Captain Delberto sent him a potato. That was fun. That was fun earlier in the year. Yeah. No, she wasn't like involved on Eagles now. So Captain Delberto and Carapool. Where's Cara been, I wonder? They had this.
If anybody knows where Cara Pool's been,
They had
tell
this
her we miss
potato
her.
movement. So then I drank a beer out of a potato.
You did a
on the-
potato luge.
Yeah, on the
Yeah,
watch
he
party.
used a potato as a beer bong.
Philly Nation. Hey, at the end of the day, proud of my team because at the end of the day, we're the best team in the NFL with a record of 13-2. Fly Eagles fly. Yeah, like I can understand why people are getting nitpicky right now. I'm a little bit concerned about this team just because of the injury issues, right tackle, quarterback, but what they've accomplished up to this point really has been fantastic. All right, 10 seconds left on our Super Chat menu. If we get any Super Chats, we'll stay live. If not, we're going to sign off, call it a day, and then we'll see you Sunday live for our Saints watch party. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll give you about a 20-second delay because I know a lot of people like to watch on delay if they scrolled back. So we'll give you a little bit of a delay. And if nothing comes in, it's been an awesome show today interacting with everybody. Barrios! We them birds.
Hold up. We them birds. Hold up. We them birds.
Jason Bennett. Chase, can we get a rendition of Fernando is lame? Fernando is lame. Fernando is lame.
Fernando is lame. Fernando is lame.
But we love Fernando, too, at the same time. All right, we're going to spin the wheel there for Barrios. I'm going to reset the shot clock in just before the buzzer. Freestyle. Fernando is lame. He doesn't have any game. The Eagles do. That's why they're top of the league.
They're at top of the league. Yeah,
What rhymes with league?
They're on top of the league. The crown they be wearing.
Oh, Fernando. Like I said, he don't got game like Jeff Teague.
At top of the league, the crown they
Dennis!
be wearing.
Three-pointer at the
sending
buzzer.
Bangers.
Bang!
At the
$15
buzzer.
super chat. That's 282. 18 away.
We're very close.
18 away from an Abby Trace beer bong race.
Who wants to see it happen?
Reset the shot clock again.
Who wants to see it? Who wants to see it? 15. So does that mean you spin the wheel?
Yeah, I'll spin the wheel
We'll
again.
spin the wheel.
Let's
Jeff
do-
Teague. Haven't heard that name in a while.
Exactly. I wish it
love
came to me a little bit
I love
sooner.
it.
Yeah, that was bad, but oh well.
Hey, it'd be like that.
Oh,
Even
shit.
Drake has some bad bars.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you dropped it.
How did that happen?
So Chase broke
All
the
right.
wheel.
I broke
No,
it.
you need the thing to tell you where it's at.
So it'll land on the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's red?
Red. Shoddy /
Shotgun
Freedom
or
Funnel.
Shoddy Freedom Funnel.
I'll do a Freedom Funnel.
Oh, wow, that really did break.
It's behind your laptop.
I got one over here.
Oh, there we go. We'll be able to fix it.
All right, Freedom Funnel for the fam.
Yeah.
For the culture.
There we go. What is this thing? That's for the wheel. 106 into the shot clock of 2 minutes. 18 away from an Abby Trace beer bong race. Izzy B, I already started the clock over. Cowboys also lost to Jacksonville, Nick Stone. Great point. Eagles scored 29 unanswered against the Jacksonville, excuse me.
The Jacksonville. What?
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
So there's a.
If you've never witnessed an Abby Trace beer bong race, it's pretty incredible.
Pretty clutch. Yeah, so Abby swears that she can do a beer bong faster than me. It's truly unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable. The thing is, we need $18 to prove.
No, the thing is, y'all have seen me beat him, so I don't know what he's talking about here.
It's not a lie.
That one time.
It is not a lie.
No, the series is like split.
The one time.
He's
I'd say
lying.
Yeah, if it's a 7-game series, it's like 3-3.
It's 3-3.
Game 7
Oh
coming
my
up.
god.
All I'm saying is, it is just about as good of a rivalry as like Kobe or not Kobe, as LeBron and KD, or like
LeBron and Steph.
LeBron and Steph, or
Red Sox, Yankees.
Red Sox, Yankees,
Eagles, Cowboys. For now.
America, England, like all of it. Greatest rivalries ever.
All right, 10-second count off and then the 20-second delay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give you a little bit of delay. We'll give you a little bit of a delay. Captain Delberto, Abby, who wins, Chuck Norris or John Wick?
There's
John Wick.
ooh. Is it John Wick
Very quick
before
to answer,
his
too,
dog
John Wick.
died?
What'd you say?
Is it John Wick before the dog died? Because if it's before that, I'm taking Chuck Norris. If it's after, I'm taking John Wick, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Also, who wins in a fight? A grilled cheese sandwich or a taco?
Captain Delberto said death before. After he's a monster, so he's agreeing with you. Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
I thought
Who
you were
wins?
about to say a grizzly bear.
No. Well, that too. Who wins in a fight? A grilled cheese sandwich or a taco? Real ones understand the reference.
I don't, so I'm not a real one, I guess.
You ever seen? Oh, here we go.
Dennis! 8 away!
Have you ever seen Hot Rod?
8 away from a beer bong race. No.
Okay, that's like a thing in there.
Hey, if we get to 300, I'm
Grilled
going to give
cheese
y'all
sandwich?
a minute. I'm going to give y'all a minute here. Then we're just going to
8
sign off.
away. We're 8 away.
Yeah, we're going to sign off after the beer bong race.
Unless we get to 400, in which we will do a shotgun race.
1 minute. 1 minute to get 8 to get us to 300. It has to be somebody other than Dennis.
Denies. What's up?
Somebody
Denies?
other than Dennis Designs.
Dennis
He's
Designs.
been him and Adam Singleton, today's MVPs. You want to put
Absolutely.
Dennis on there too?
I got you.
We're 35 seconds in. Izzy B is already saying that Abby wins. Brandon Peck, what are we at? 292. 292. And I'm going to start the live poll because I think we're going to get there.
If we get to 400, I'll flash.
No, yeah, we have flashlights here. Captain Delberto with the 5. Captain Delberto with the 5. Who wins the beer bong race? Abby, Trace. It's our live poll because now we're 3 away.
All right, shout out to today's MVPs, Adam Singleton and Dennis Designs, MVPs.
3 away from 300, then an Abby Trace beer
Come
bong
on,
race.
make it happen. Make it happen.
We're going to get there.
Okay, this is a good question, and I've actually gotten into great detail. How many kindergartners can you take on in rounds versus all at once? So we're going to talk rounds. We're going to set it in a classroom. No weapons. You don't get anything. And it's waves of 5. So how many kindergartners can you take on before they get to you? And it's like, unfortunately, until you knock them out.
Next in the building, Dak does own the Eagles, by the way. I'll give him that.
How many kindergartners can you take from Captain Delberto?
20, 30?
I think I could do that.
Yeah.
You'd get tired.
Been around kindergartners.
Yes.
because them
Yes.
ones is-
They're
they're
energetic, but
stop
dude,
them.
they're this tall. You throw a couple kicks and you're
Bang,
fine.
bang.
You can grab one and throw them at the other ones. It's fine.
3 away. Abby Trace beer bong race.
Come
Who
on.
wins?
Who's going to make it happen?
Abby is leading
Who's
the
going to
live
make it
poll
happen?
right now.
Who's going to make it happen?
It's 69-31.
Then nice.
Who wins the beer bong race?
Honestly,
3 away. 3 away. Dennis, fake news. Fake news. Fake news. Holy fuck.
All right, Captain Delberto, how many kindergartners could you take?
I'm about
saying
to send in a
5
3.
I'm saying 5 or 6 waves. 30 at least. 30 at least. How many are you taking on, Captain Delberto?
You said 30?
Yeah, I could take on 30. That's 6 waves.
Izzy, fake news.
get
3
tired.
away. 3 away.
You'd get-
3 away. 3 away. Delberto.
There we go.
Yeah.
Captain Delberto.
Put him on the MVP list.
Captain Delberto. All right, we're going to
Just put Delberto on the top line. That'll fit. Today's MVPs: Delberto, Adam Singleton, Dennis, Jay Barrios, Dennis. More drinks
Nice.
too. They're gonna do their beer bong race coming up,
There we go. Captain Delberto, you're an MVP.
and it's 70-30 Abby. So
That's fine.
we'll get the beer bongs ready. I only have 1 beer here though.
All right, Captain Delberto says he could take on 50 kids, so that's 10 rounds.
50 kids, not rounds.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty
I've never
solid.
heard round like that.
It's
phrase
coming
as
in
a question
waves. It's
before.
coming in waves. Yeah. Well, they can't all come at you at
Your
once.
stamina has to be on another level.
Exactly. That's where it gets you, because you get tired, and a couple of them, get on top of you and like hold you down. You're done. You get tired.
Barrios also an MVP today.
I'll throw him on there.
Yeah, if you can fit him.
I'll get him on there.
It's let's see,
I don't know,
Barrios.
We need another beer too.
Just 1 more. Yeah, and then I guess another beer bong, and then we're
All
gonna
right.
sign off after this.
Barrios, you're on the graphic too, my guy. You're on the graphic too. You're on the graphic too. Roadhouse. Dude, that door open feels so nice. It is
Izzy, my
hotter.
twins are feisty. Do
hell.
you have twins, Izzy? I think Kara has
She has a kid.
a kid, not
She has a
twins.
kid.
I thought she had twins for a second.
Anyways, W Eagles fans from next in the building. W. Type W. Type W. Because Eagles just keep catching them.
Izzy thinks Abby's going to win. The poll thinks that Abby's going to win. 70-30 right now. Dibben. I watched
Roadhouse for the first time.
Roadhouse yesterday.
Yeah. Roadhouse. Roadhouse.
John O'Malley with the dub. 1 more Eagles fight song. We got you on that. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! So, a lot of comments about some type of flash. This is what we were talking about. The flashlight is here for $300 in super chats. Izzy B, my twins would kick booty. They are girls. They're tough, like their mama, right? Have y'all met kids?
On my hood, I look fly, I look good.
Chris Madsen,
Swagger.
Chase, your favorite college football team? I went to Temple. That was when Matt Rule was there. It was pretty cool covering them during their rebuild. So I'd say Temple, and then I grew up, And then I grew up because I was in Pennsylvania, and Temple sucked in the Big East, almost got ousted of the Big East. I grew up rooting on Penn State and then covered them with my last job. So there you go. Now I just love watching college football for the good of it. All right. So Is this a seltzer?
No, it's a beer. It's a Michelob.
Okay. All right, so you see the poll here. Who wins the beer bong race? 75% Abby, 25% Trace. So who do you think wins? When y'all ready to go, let me know. I'll give you a countdown. It's going to be a 3, 2, 1, go. All right? Y'all ready? On God. 3, 2, 1, go. Abby. Abby with the dub. Abby with the dub. Abby with the dub. So the poll was right. 75%. V for victory. Dibbin said, holy crap, that was impressive. It was.
Hey, that was 50. We'll do it again.
Let's go, Abby from Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
All right, I'm man enough to admit when I get beat. Everyone type Abby. She just smoked me. Another 50 and we'll run it back though. Another 50, we'll run it back. So everyone type Abby, show her some love. She just smoked me. I get it, it's fun. But that being said, 50 more, we'll run it back.
Yeah, only 1 minute though.
1 minute.
Make
Make it happen.
And then we got to sign off soon.
Make it happen. Who wants to see it happen one more time?
Shot clock reset.
If we get 50, not only do we get to slap Tom, we also get a beer bong race. Just saying.
Fernando said I'm from Paw Patrol. I'm not sure what that reference is.
That is a child's
I know what
TV
this.
show.
I know what the show is, but
His name's Chase.
oh
Who
really?
is this?
The little dog.
Okay,
The
Right?
cop dog
Is it
or the firefighter dog?
funny.
is it the dog or is it the guy?
There's a person in it?
Yes.
Oh. Do you watch Paw Patrol? What are you, 4?
Nick Stone. I think that Fernando's a closet Eagles fan because he's still watching.
People are talking.
Chase is the lead Paw Patrol.
He's the
Let me
lead Paw
see.
Patrol.
This is Chase.
That's actually pretty hilarious.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give y'all 20 seconds. 20 seconds here. 20 seconds on delay. That was Trace's reaction when he took the L in the beer. Adam Singleton said, "You're awesome, Izzy." Izzy, put your Instagram. What is it? Tiger Girl 14. There you go, Adam.
4. I think it's Tiger Girl 4.
Let's see.
What's the thing about Davante Adams from Brandon Peck? You want to run that real quick? Run just real quick through the
We just
basics?
talked about the possibility of trading for him. That's really all that it was, Brandon Peck.
Basically, the situation is
You could never sleep on Howard Roseman to make a big deal, so we explored, okay, Derek Carr, no longer the quarterback. Davante Adams wanted to go to the Raiders because they played at Fresno State. He wanted to renew that on-field pairing. Dennis! Abby got my vote. That'll be our last super chat, I believe. So we talked about whether or not it would be wise for the Eagles to trade for him because they have 2 first-round picks. So that's it. Dennis. Abby got my vote, and she got the dub. So good call, Dennis.
She caught dubs.
Dennis. All right, y'all. We're about to sign off here. I hope that everybody who's been hanging out with us today hangs out with us on Sunday. And if you enjoyed it, it's going to be even more litty, even more fun, entertaining, because us 3 are going to be back on Sunday for our Saints-Eagles watch party because Trace, Abby are Saints fans. I'll obviously be on the Eagles side. So it's going to be a lot of fun as we kind of ride the seesaw in that game. So $311 in donations today. It was just a lot of fun chopping it up with all of you. And remember, your super chats do go a really long way. That's how I got hired. Trace, Abby, at least in part because all of your support helps us continue to grow as a company. When I came here, I was employee 8. Now we have 20. We had 3 or 4 studios. Now we have like 8. And it's all thanks to y'all. So next time that we're live, Sunday, Saints-Eagles watch party. Tomorrow, Saturday, video's still coming out because we live up to the billing of being the best Eagles YouTube channel out there and giving you daily content. So until next time, thanks for tuning in. We out. Peace.